Hi, welcome to our channel, Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin. The importance of purpose, finding meaning in life. True happiness is not just about achieving personal goals or accumulating wealth. It's about having a sense of purpose, a guiding force that gives our lives meaning and direction. Without purpose, life can feel aimless and empty, leading to feelings of dissatisfaction and unhappiness. In this section, we explore the profound impact of living with purpose, how to discover your unique sense of meaning, and why aligning your life with a deeper mission can bring fulfillment and joy. By understanding and pursuing our purpose, we tap into a deeper well of happiness that is sustained by a sense of contribution and significance. Understanding the power of purpose. Purpose is the reason we get out of bed in the morning. It's the driving force behind our actions and the compass that guides our decisions. When we have a clear sense of purpose, life feels meaningful, and we approach challenges with a sense of motivation and resilience. Research shows that people who have a strong sense of purpose are generally happier, healthier, and more fulfilled than those who lack it. Purpose gives us direction, helps us navigate difficult times, and provide the sense of satisfaction and contentment that cannot be obtained through material wealth or superficial success. Consider the story of John, a man who spent many years working in a high-paying job that he didn't care about. He had the outward signs of success, wealth, status, and a comfortable lifestyle, but he felt disconnected from his life. He spent his days in meetings, answering emails, and checking off tasks, but he never felt a sense of fulfillment. One day, after a particularly draining work week, John decided to take a break and spend time reflecting on his life. During this period of self-reflection, he realized that his work was not aligned with his true values. He had been chasing external success, but he had lost touch with what truly mattered to him. John's turning point came when he discovered his passion for environmental conservation. He realized that his purpose was to help protect the planet and create a sustainable future. This newfound clarity led John to leave his corporate job and pursue a career in environmental advocacy. He started working for a nonprofit organization, and for the first time in years, he felt a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. John's story illustrates the power of purpose. It gave him direction, a reason to wake up every morning, and a sense of meaning that transcended material success. The search for meaning. Finding purpose in life is not always straightforward. Many people struggle to identify what gives their life meaning, especially in a world that often prioritizes external success over internal fulfillment. The search for meaning is deeply personal and can take time, self-reflection, and experimentation. It is a journey that requires us to explore our values, passions, and strengths in order to uncover what truly resonates with us. Take the example of Sarah, a young woman who spent years pursuing a career in finance. Despite her professional success, she often felt unfulfilled and disconnected. She had always been interested in art and creativity, but never thought she could make a career out of it. One day, after attending an art exhibition, Sarah had an epiphany. She realized that her true passion was not in numbers and spreadsheets, but in painting and design. She decided to take a leap of faith and enroll in art school, where she discovered a deep sense of joy and purpose. Over time, Sarah built a successful career as an artist, and she found fulfillment in doing something she loved. Sarah's story highlights the importance of searching for meaning and purpose. Often, we are so focused on external expectations, career success, financial stability, social approval, that we forget to ask ourselves what truly matters. By exploring our passions and values, we can discover a sense of purpose that brings lasting fulfillment. Aligning your life with your purpose. Once we've identified our purpose, the next step is aligning our actions with it. This means making decisions that reflect our values, dedicating time and energy to pursuits that resonate with our purpose, and being intentional in how we live our lives. It's about living authentically and staying true to what truly matters, even when it means making difficult choices or stepping outside of our comfort zones. Consider the example of Mark, who had always dreamed of becoming a writer. However, he had spent years working in a corporate job, telling himself that writing was a hobby and not a realistic career. As time went on, Mark became increasingly dissatisfied with his work and longed to pursue his passion for writing. One day, he decided that he could no longer ignore his calling. He started writing every day, dedicating time to his craft, and gradually building a portfolio of work. Eventually, Mark was able to transition into a full-time writing career, and he found a sense of purpose that he had been missing for years. Mark's story demonstrates the importance of aligning our lives with our purpose. When we live authentically and make decisions that reflect our values, we tap into a deeper source of fulfillment. Aligning our actions with our purpose may require courage and sacrifice, but the rewards are profound. Greater joy, deeper meaning, and a sense of contribution to something larger than ourselves. The link between purpose and resilience. Purpose and resilience are closely linked. When we have a clear sense of purpose, we are more likely to persevere through adversity. Purpose gives us a reason to keep going, even when the road is tough, and it helps us stay focused on the bigger picture. Research shows that individuals with a strong sense of purpose are more resilient in the face of challenges, as they are able to see setbacks as temporary and necessary parts of the journey. Take the example of Lisa, who faced a major setback in her career. After years of hard work, she was unexpectedly laid off from her job. At first, Lisa felt devastated and unsure of what to do next. However, she quickly realized that her purpose was to help others, and she used this setback as an opportunity to pivot toward a career in counseling. She began studying for her counseling certification and eventually opened her own practice, where she helped others navigate difficult life transitions. Lisa's story illustrates how purpose fuels resilience. When we have a strong sense of meaning in our lives, we are better equipped to handle setbacks and challenges. Purpose gives us the strength to rise above adversity and continue moving forward, even in the face of uncertainty. The role of service in finding purpose. One of the most fulfilling ways to live with purpose is through service to others. Helping others, whether through volunteer work, community involvement, or simply being a supportive friend or family member, provides a deep sense of fulfillment. Service not only improves the lives of others, but also enriches our own lives by giving us a sense of contribution and connection. Consider the story of David, a successful businessman who felt unfulfilled despite his financial achievements. He had always focused on personal success and accumulation, but he began to realize that true fulfillment came from helping others. David started volunteering at a local shelter, offering mentorship to young people in his community. Through this service, he found a sense of purpose and connection that had been missing in his life. David's experience demonstrates the power of service in finding purpose. When we contribute to the well-being of others, we not only improve their lives, but also gain a sense of meaning and fulfillment. Service is a powerful way to live in alignment with our purpose, as it allows us to make a positive impact on the world around us. Conclusion: living with purpose for lasting happiness. Purpose is the key to living a meaningful and fulfilling life. When we discover our purpose and align our actions with it, we tap into a deeper well of happiness and satisfaction. Purpose gives us direction, resilience, and the strength to persevere through challenges. It transforms our mindset, guiding us to live authentically and contribute to something greater than ourselves. By living with purpose, we can create a life of lasting fulfillment, one that is rooted in meaning, service, and the pursuit of something that truly matters. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.